Hi, Clark Harvey here, the BBQ mortgage guy, owner of First Rate Mortgage. I've been helping people for over 22 years in their financing their homes, whether refinancing or buying. Today, I want to talk to you about how you can best prepare before the loan application, before you have a conversation with the loan officer, which is myself. And the best way to start is keeping all your finances organized electronically. It's the best way to do that. And there's different free apps that you can do. Like if you have tax returns, typically your accountant, whoever you use, can send that to you in a PDF. Bank statements, typically you can download online the whole bank statement, not the transaction, but the whole bank statement. And so let's talk about how we can keep those organized. What I personally do is I have them in electronic folders. This is my finances, and I do it per year. So I have like my W-2s in there, my tax returns. And so we're going to need all those things. And a PDF is the best way to get them over to us. There's free apps on your phone that can convert a JPEG or a TIFF to a PDF. That's how the lenders need them. So if that will save us a ton of time through the process of being able to get that, send it right over to us. We have a secure upload and system. So driver's license, we need a driver's license to open up any financial application, whether it be a state ID card, something like that. If it's an FHA loan or a VA loan, we actually need your Social Security card. So if you don't have that and it's missing, that it does happen. People don't have them, so they have to go get them to the Social Security office. Have that handy. We need a copy of it, and that we get asked questions. Well, does this work? Does it? No. The underwriters, Fannie, Freddie, the government, FHA, VA, wants the copy of the Social Security card. Period. So we need that. I don't make the rules. I'm just following them. So we need those. If you are paying child support or alimony, or if you're receiving it, we need a copy of the divorce decree. The full copy that's been recorded, not just 1 page or 2 pages. Whenever we say we need a copy of something, like a bank statement, tax returns, we actually need every single page of the federal returns. We need every page of the bank statement. We need every page of the divorce decree. We need every page of the bankruptcy. If you had a bankruptcy in the last 7 years, we need all those pages. And so what's going to happen if you can get all those organized and in a place you store it electronically? That's the best way. And then you'll be readily accessible to get them to us, to upload them and have them ready instead of piecemealing them in. So what happens is when you have the loan application, we're going to send you to Amanda, my assistant. Her phone number is 385-210-0688. And you'll contact her first, or you can go to my website, clarkharvey.com or thebarbqmortgageguy.com. And Amanda's going to take your information, the loan application. That's the first step. She'll talk to you about that, take your information over the phone, or you can do it online, which is fine. She's just going to direct you to my website. You'll just go through steps 1 through 4. Step 1 is watch a short video about organizing your W-2s and tax returns, because a lot of times people put them in storage because they're moving, and the best place is to have them scanned. You can go down. If you don't have a scanner, there's plenty of FedEx stores and UPS, things like that. You can use their scanner and they'll scan them, and you can have electronic, put them on a thumb drive. So that's the best way to have them. So the second step is going to be the loan application. You fill it out online. It's all secure, or over the phone. It's all secure there. The third step is uploading your financials. And we'll put a link, page up on here of the financials that are request. We need a copy of most recent pay stubs with year-to-date income covering a 30-day period, if you have pay stubs. W-2s for the last 2 years, we just typically ask for that. Right now, conventional loans are just the most recent year typically, but if we just get them both, if it switches to an FHA or conventional or VA, then we'll have those handy. Typically, we want 2 years of tax returns. When we say tax returns, just the federal returns is all we need. Okay. Um, if you do have to pay on the feds or the state, then we need to show proof that it came out of your account. Because what happens is if we don't show proof that you paid it came from your account, that potentially become a lien in first position. So a lender is going to require that taxes to be paid. Now, if you're in a payment plan, that's different. We're not going to get into all the details there, but we can work with that as well. There's just some caveats. And if you own 25% or more of a company, then you are considered self-employed or 1099. So we'll need then all your business returns the last 2 years, including the K1 if applicable, depending on how your structure your company is. And typically a year-to-date P&L. So like, for example, if you don't have 2019's done, 2018, we'll want those in 2017, and a year-to-date P&L for 2019. That's what they're going to require. So 2 months bank statements, the most recent is what we're going to need. Again, you can download that. Almost every bank offers an e-version of it, something like that, and you can download that in a PDF. We need every page of those. And if you're, for assets, other assets, if you have a large IRA or something like that to help with the process, the strength of the loan, sometimes we ask for that. And you also need to source any large deposits, typically larger than your typical W-2 pay every 2 weeks or however that looks for you. If you do have rentals, we want copies of the leases. And if it's a purchase, we need a signed purchase contract by all parties. Otherwise, it's not a contract. And sometimes we'll need the name and phone number of your landlord if you're renting. And if you're receiving a gift for down payment, which is acceptable depending on the loan program, et cetera, we just need information on the gifter and things like that as well. But we won't need that at application, but we'll have that conversation. We also like to have an idea of who your homeowner's insurance, who you want to go through. You may not have somebody at mind. If you're first buying a house, we could certainly recommend people. Yeah, that's your choice, however you want to go with that. If it's a refinance, we want a copy of the mortgage statement, your most recent mortgage statement. Again, all pages in a PDF format. And if you are a veteran, want to use a VA loan, we need your DD-214. You know what that form is, veterans. And so that way we can get your certificate of eligibility, because we're going to need to turn that into the underwriter and see how much eligibility you have. So that's a long list, but not all apply to everybody. And we'll go over in specific of what applies for you, what we need. That's where I come in. Once we set up that appointment, Amanda will direct you again to the website. There's a link on there. You can click, see my schedule. Click on that, and we'll set up a time. I like to do a Zoom call with you, so I can share my screen. We can talk about loan options. You can see the numbers. I'm a visual person, and so most people are. And that way we can kind of look at some different options and why I recommend this one, this loan program, or this one, this one. Ultimately, it's your choice, but we may not fit with certain loan programs, and that's so I'm going to recommend the ones that do. Okay? So once that happens, then you've made an application. You go out, if you're doing a purchase, you're going to go out and look for a home. And once we get that signed contract, then we need to start disclosure, because we have all the pieces of information that the law requires that we disclose within a certain amount of time. And so we're going to go ahead and have that conversation of what the market looks like and payment, again, because rates are only a part of what we do. We have to look at the overall, aspect of the loan, whether how much down payment you have, all those things. So we'll have that conversation. If it's a refinance, we have all those pieces of information. Then we need to, again, disclose within the laws of that the government has set forth. We'll disclose to you within that time frame, so that way you have the loan estimate. And just know that loan estimates can be very confusing, so I like to go over those with you, again, on a Zoom call if we can, so we can go over the numbers. And that's really the process of getting ready for to buy a house or to refinance. And again, the biggest key is if you have them in your computer and it's in a JPEG or a TIFF or whatever, convert that to a PDF. There's a lot of free apps again out there that convert that into PDF and have all those pages together. If you have 15 pages of your tax returns, have them all in one PDF. That's the best way. And I hope that answers any questions you guys may have. We love helping and serving our clients, and we enjoy it. We've done it a long time. And if you have any questions, in the process, we're here to help. We want to help you understand and educate you throughout the whole process so you understand why we ask for these certain things. So again, reach out to Amanda at 385-210-0688. And don't forget to like and share our podcasts. And we'll be on a YouTube channel as well called The BBQ Mortgage Guy. And go to our website, thebbqmortgageguy.com. Thank you so much and have a fantastic day.
You've been listening to Clark Harvey, the BBQ Mortgage Guy. Clark is a licensed mortgage loan originator, NMLS number 240452, and his company, First Rate Mortgage, NMLS number 1172332. You can get a hold of Clark at area code 801-562-9100 or at his website at www.thebbqmortgageguy.com.